Okay, folks, I just had to put my 2 cents worth in on the Las Vegas shooting. Some things I noticed that hardly anybody's talking about. First off, the guy was a libtard. Yep, the same type of mentality that went after those congressmen out there in what was it, Virginia? You know, at the softball game. Same type of dude. He was angry. He was angry about Trump. And he bought all those assault weapons, or supposed assault weapons, within a year. Within the last few months. Most of them. This was a gun hater. This guy thought that nobody needed to have weapons, and that was his motive. He was angry at the NRA, and he was angry about that. So he thought that he would go out there and get a bunch of these weapons. And, you know, I don't care. Anybody that knows any different. You don't get 30 weapons. You only need 2 or 3, because you can only shoot 1 or 2 at a time, 2 at most at a time. Anyway, he goes up there and gets all these weapons, has them all laid out. It's like he's planned this, you know. He is so angry at Trump and everybody else. 2, he attacks a country music festival where he knows good and well that mostly Trump supporters. So this is what happens when libtards go nuts. They try to blame it on the guns. You know, notice he bought all those guns, left them laying around in there, knowing that they were going to be found and knowing that the guns were going to get the blame for it. I mean, if you add all this up together, yeah, this was a libtard attack. When libtards go nuts, this is what happens. Of course, he was on some kind of Xanax and all like that too, but, you know, probably had a little alcohol, a couple of Xanax. Yeehaw, I'm angry. Angry man. This was a angry libtard. And, you know, he got up there and got his little bump fire started and just shot into a crowd. It wasn't accurate fire. There was nothing accurate about it. It was a libtard going nuts. He's a gun hater, doesn't believe that anybody has a right. He's anti-NRA. And this is what he's getting what he desired. The liberals right now are giving him exactly what he wanted. He wants the end of the high-capacity magazines and all like that. And he gave his life. We got to admire him for that. He gave his life for his belief. But he used these weapons to further his agenda to ban the rest of us from having these weapons. And that was the motive behind this man's attack. His attack was anti-Trump, anti-conservative, and anti-gun. And he hoped that doing all this shooting would finally get the guns taken out of the hands of the American citizen. That was his motive.